I'm Kyoki,
I'm Lenny.
and this is our YouTube channel on about education. So today,
Edumacation.
and today what we're talking about is ecosystems and the producers in your own personal ecosystem.
Producer. Puff Daddy.
You want to?
Jazzy Fizzle.
I lost my thought of concentration.
We're not talking about those producers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. What are we talking about, Lenny?
We're
You
talking
have a
about.
little bit of gristle right here.
I got Grizzle?
Yeah, right there.
Get out my Grizzle, yo.
Right there. The other two.
You gotta give me a side.
I don't think the right side.
Thank you. Dang.
The wrong tooth. There you go. Okay. Anyway, I think only I can see it. Anyway, so tell me.
You always try to belittle me on camera. What you doing? Are you getting?
No.
Are you looking at Google to see pictures of Grizzle?
So you can see yourself.
Let me see. Got it.
All right. Okay.
Y'all ready?
We shall proceed.
Y'all
ready?
Taking too much time. All right. So ecosystem, producers, decomposers, consumers. Today we're talking about producers. Produce.
Not lettuce.
Not tomatoes.
None of that.
All right. So a producer. What is a producer in your ecosystem? Something that will add to what you're doing. Something that gives you value. Something that multiplies your brand or your success or your opportunities or your personal well-being, your personal health, your mental fitness,
your just overall stability with your education.
All right, so let's go into like People Network. I think that's a producer.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Because what is your network there for? What do you have a network for?
Yeah. Well,
and if you think about computers, what does a network do? What's the whole network, right? You got Wi-Fi, you got a laptop.
I'm kind of curious to see where he's going.
So we're just gonna do this, because all you techie people out there, right? So people always asking me, I don't know what networking is. Why should I go out and meet people that I don't know, right? So in a network, if you have a computer network, usually it's linked to other networks, or it gives you access to things that you may need in the future, or things that you don't have access to now. So the whole purpose of your network is to connect you with other networks that have opportunities for you. So if we're talking about people in college, what could those networks be, yo?
It could be your organizations that you're involved in. It could be a student organization. It could be a fraternity like we are, members of Phi Beta Sigma. It could be a sorority, or it could even be like a student group like at UW, there is a Beyonce club, there's a chess club, all the single ladies. There it is.
Say that again.
All the single
ladies.
All the single ladies. That should get out of me. But
all the single ladies.
There's robotics club. There's so many different ways that can shape your experience at an institution, as well as your other network. The dorms is a network.
Woo!
I love living in the dorms.
You meet so many people in the dorms that you would never talk to.
Never. And that's why I tell students that in your first year of college, I really think and I really do believe that a student should live on campus and should live in the dorms. They shouldn't join an organization. They should wait to join a fraternity. They should wait to join a sorority. Only so that way they can view their options first and know what is available before they just start jumping into.
I didn't wait. I'm not a waiter. I'm not waiting.
No, you.
No, immediately.
No, it was your sophomore year.
No.
It was your
freshman. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to show that picture.
But I have a reason why I did that. And I didn't know anybody. I came to the University of Washington State from San Diego, California, and I didn't know anybody. I was playing football. The only people I knew at the whole school were the football players. I was tired of them. I saw them every day. I want to meet new people. I want to experience stuff. I want to have purpose. I want to have things to do. I wanted to give back. So I had a drive, and waiting. What am I waiting for? I'm here now. I only got 4 years, right?
Yeah.
So I would say there's like different reasons where you can wait or not wait, but for me,
I mean,
I jumped right in. I didn't just jump into the fraternity. I definitely looked at everything, looked at my options, met people, talked to people, got information, all that stuff.
same here. I definitely looked at different organizations and different community groups. I really wasn't actually looking at getting into an organization. I was like recruited, and so and this
Recruiter.
he was recruited too. and so
You're the best of the best of the best, sir.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's I'm not here to judge what your decision is. Everybody's gonna make their own decision that they feel is going to benefit them at that time and in that experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only speaking of like my own belief, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you are making the wrong decision.
So when I was at University of Washington, my small circle of producers I had my counselors, specifically that I was assigned to work with.
Yep.
I had tutors that were assigned to me. I had my coaches. I had my teammates on my team, ones that I became very good friends with, to just talk about stuff, talk about your emotions, talk about like you're going through a shared experience. You need an outlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these people were people that were gonna promote me in a positive way and lead me in the right directions. And then I networked. I met new people that I would never have talked to. And then I found out information about fraternities. I found out information about just the city of Seattle, right? And what Washington. I'm lost on campus. I don't even know how to get around campus. It's so big. So in that first year, having producers and cheerleaders and champions on your side to help you maneuver through all those obstacles, I wouldn't have made it.
Right.
Would not have made it. I was lost.
I definitely wouldn't have made it either. I mean, I definitely had a huge support system in my organization. We worked really hard together, academically as well as socially. We did a lot of things together. We did a lot of work in the community together. So there's a lot of positive things, as well as using the resources on campus. Like for me, the instructional center was a huge part of my academic experience. That's where you have tutors that are teaching and tutoring students and giving student support in academia, and that is their job. That is the only thing that they do. So you have a staff that's working full time to teach chemistry and tutor chemistry, biology, physics, and me being a social science major, I use them all the time to work on my papers, editing, drafting. I remember one of the editors there, her name was Tiffany. Countless amount of hours just really working on my writing skills, and I went from a really
Did she write your papers?
She did not write my papers. She edited them. She read them. We talked a lot about that, like dialogued about the content I was writing about, so I could just really write a better paper. But I was a horrible writer. I felt like I was a horrible writer when I first started.
I was a horrible writer.
Yeah.
I came in, I sucked.
I was scared. I was scared to use. I definitely at first was really intimidated to use Instructional Center because.
Do you belong there?
And I didn't feel like I did. I thought everybody was smarter than me. I thought that everybody had a great idea of what they want to do. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I'm only reflecting what my family told me I needed to be. They told me I needed to be a doctor.
I don't want you to get too deep into this because we'll
talk more about that. That'll be a different video, different content, different time.
Also, I want one more thing about your producers in your ecosystem. Let's talk about mental health. So ways to be positively affected and have producers in mental health. Training, exercising, using the gym. Those are producers for you. Meditating, whatever you can do to find some peace and get balance between school, personal life, and your physical well-being, because you're going to be stressed out.
Yeah.
And stress will kill your body. It's the animal, it's the nature, right? If you put a fish in a fish tank, I don't know if everybody has a fish before, but what do they tell you? Keep the fish in the bag. Let the fish get used to the warmth of the water. Don't just let it loose because it's going to be stressed out. It's a new environment. When you go to school, you're going to be stressed out.
Yep.
And that takes a toll on your body whether you know it or not, and it's a huge toll. In America, we live with a lot of stress, and it's not healthy. So having producers that speak to your mental fitness, okay, your mental and physical fitness, you need to find something. You need to find an outlet. You need to find something active where you're getting those endorphins and your body is getting balanced.
As a big YMCA kid, went to YMCA all the time. I really believe in the spirit, mind, body, developing the body, developing the mind. And when I talk about spiritual, I don't necessarily mean about a religious affiliation. I mean, if that is it for you, that's fine. But I also mean, like, what is your purpose and defining your purpose? What is your sense of purpose at being at an institution? It could be in your major or taking that major to fulfill an idea or thought of what you want to be and your vision plan. Also, other producers on campus is we already talked about, like, the instructional center using tutoring. We talked about mental health, so that might be going to counseling center. That might be that could also be your academic advisor who helps you support you emotionally and fulfilling that emotional stability that you need and working through that. That also could be we're also talking about financial systems, so the financial aid office, financial officers working, and those are producers in your campus. You have to know your money.
I have a I don't even know what to call it. I guess a rule. I have a rule. You need to have at least 3 mentors.
Yep.
Right? This is what I think, yo. This is what I found from personal experience.
Let's hear it.
You need one mentor that is an academic mentor.
Okay.
Right? To help you, such as to help you through your work, such as to help you with your pathway. What should you do? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do this. How should I do that? Right? You need somebody that is very well experienced in the academia world.
Yep.
Also, if you're an athlete, I'm going to add this in there, you need an athletic mentor, right? Mm-hmm. You need somebody that has played sports, that has been through those stresses in that life and can understand what you're going through and talk to you in that way and guide you with the academic person and the physical with your practices and with your own expectations of where you're at in reality. Like, you have your own expectations of what you want to do. So you need an athletic mentor. Or whatever you're trying to do in a specific area, get a specific mentor for that. Then you also need a personal mentor, somebody that's away from school, somebody that's away from sports, somebody that kind of knows you but may not be so connected to your family that won't judge you, right? That just has an open mind about everything, and they can tell you the truth about anything you're going through. You need somebody that won't be a judgmental person. If you start having a mentor that's a family member, then there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, there's always an agenda.
There's an agenda.
There's an agenda on a family member.
So, not having a mentor that's a family member, find one. Find one that's separate that can give you a high overview, a clear guidance on what you should be doing. And then, I guess you can have a fourth one that is a family member, of course. What should I do, mom, dad, brother?
It could be a guardian. It could be just somebody that has really been a huge influence in your growing up. And I realize that some students may not necessarily have that, but that is it could be if you're religious, it could be a rabbi, or it could be a pastor, or it could be just somebody that has really just been a part of your growth as a person.
So try to find 3.
And so we tend to think as mentors, like, it's just one person who had just a phenomenal amount of influence on your life. I have many different people who have been a part of my life who really influenced me in different circles, whether it's socially, whether if it's financially, academically, and I have tons of academic mentors. But the thing is that I've always had a mentor that has shaped, and they help, like, bring me back to reality and help me reshape my thinking about what I want to be and what I should be doing.
Diversify your mentor portfolio.
Okay. He's talking 401k.
Hey, you want a return on investment?
That's right.
On your mentorship.
Then there's other producers. I mean, the last thing I'll get into is we'll talk about is just being an organization. So fraternities, sororities, whatever. I mean, it was a great experience for me. It was Lenny. It was a great experience for him. That's
I was
why
lost. I needed it.
we've known each other since 1997, and we have throughout our adult life we have always been working together in different projects. This is no different, and we're producing this YouTube series now because of our relationship.
Shared experience, shared relationship.
I mean, and it has. I've been to his wedding. He's been to my wedding. I mean, we are so deeply connected that people actually think that we're blood related, and they think that we have a stronger background than just being fraternity brothers. And so, those organizations are really beneficial. But how they can actually hurt you in some ways too is it could be a distraction to your academics. It could be.
Well, we're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Stay
more,
on.
but. So those find healthy producers, find those support systems in your ecosystem. If you have questions, if you have comments, put that in the comment section, and we'll try to answer your questions. Like this video if you like it. Share this with your friends.
Call him on his phone, 206.
Man, he's about to throw my government name out there.
Hit him on the pager. He probably still got a pager. He's old school. I gotta move my car, man. Go move your car.
So, Strive Together, strivetogether.com. Come check us out. If you have questions, please put that in the comment section so we can respond to you. Thanks for watching our video.